Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back. I am so grateful that you are here. In today's episode, I want to talk about self worth. But first, I want to share this analogy that helped me shift the way I see myself. And I hope this can help you too. I'm just going to read it because I wrote it down. A bottle of water at Costco costs 25 cents. The same bottle of water at supermarket cost 50 cents. The same bottle of water at the stadium cost $1. In a good restaurant, that bottle of water cost $3. At the airport, that exact bottle of water cost $5. The bottle of water is exactly the same. The only difference is the place. Each place gives a different value to the same product. So when you feel like people around you don't value you, don't blame them. Have the courage to change your environment. And know this, you are worthy. All you have to do is to find that right environment for you. Let that sink in. I don't know how many times that we judge ourselves. We tell lies to ourselves. Oh, I am not good on making friends. I'm so awkward to meet new people. I don't know how to start conversation. I don't know. And all those things that we tell ourselves. But if you really sit down and hear yourself talking about it, you're going to hear that those things, it's all a lie that you made up in your head. Here's the thing that you have to remember, that is okay to not be good on something. We are not going to be good on something before we are good on something. And that's the fact. And I can give myself as an example. I was that person judging myself so much for the things that I know that I wasn't good at. I don't know how many times that I stopped myself to get out, meet new people, or as simple as here recording this videos or episode. I tell myself that my English isn't perfect. There are many times people don't understand what I was saying because of my pronunciation. There are many times that I forgot what I was about to say, or I forgot the vocabulary. Oftentimes I say things that I didn't mean to say, and I just have to laugh at myself. And I have to admit it that I wasn't good at it at first. Even now, not that I'm saying that I am bad, I'm better for sure, but that take time. There are so many process that I have to go through, and there were a lot of failures that I come facing along the way. And yeah, in the beginning it was so hard. The pride was hurt. But other than that, nobody's dying by me saying the wrong thing or by me saying the things weren't clear. And here's the thing that I learned about English. I have to open my mouth in order for me to say it clearly. And from where I come from, we don't open our mouth when we talk. We barely move our mouth. It's so, yes, if I speak English in the way that I speak Indonesian language, it's going to be very unclear. People not going to understand me clearly because of the mouth movement. And Indonesian people, oftentimes, we use very little mouth movements. And I just have to remember that when I speak English, I have to really exaggerating it, like my mouth, like have to be open so people can hear me clearly. And that's it. It's just matter of habit. So the more that I practice that, the more that I realize that, oh my goodness, it is for everything in life. You know, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. It's all habit. Habit of thinking, habit of actions, you name it. So if you have this habit of telling yourself that you are not good enough and you don't have enough, and of course it shows up in your action every single day. The question that I want you to ask yourself, how much longer that you want to keep living that way? Because you already know that way of living, it's not beneficial for you. You can't go nowhere. You stay in the same spot, in the same place over and over. And then here you are blaming yourself for the things that happen in your life because you don't create anything different. Well, it's all matter of the way you see it from your mind's eye and your heart's eye. You have to change that. In order for you to change your life, you first must see it from different angle. If you see it from the same angle that you created those things that happen in your life, nothing's gonna change. You must raise yourself. Then seeing it from higher perspective. That's how you change your life. I know that's not easy. I'm not saying this is gonna be easy route. It's not easy. It's not easy to beat the habit because habit created by many days, many weeks. I want you to remember the moment when you drive for the first time. I know with me, it was so nerve-wracking. I was so stiff. I was so tense the whole time. That was so uncomfortable. I was nervous the whole time. All I think about, please don't get accident. Please don't hit something. Please. I just want to get out from this car. As much as I was excited driving, but at the same time, this nervousness I cannot control. It's because it wasn't familiar for me. Sitting in the passenger seat was familiar for me. And sitting behind the steering wheel, it was unfamiliar for me. So anytime that we are in that situation that unfamiliar for you, of course, everything feels uncomfortable. Remember this too, that it's only temporary. It's only because it's the unknown. You don't know the result of what is it, this unfamiliarity going to give you. But the moment that you know the result, that uncomfortableness released. And now look at you. You can drive with one hand holding a phone. That's not a good idea. And one hand in the steering wheel. And sometimes you even let go of the steering wheel, just fix your hair or grabbing something, drink at the same time and eat at the same time. I know I'm just exaggerating, okay? But look at that. And now you don't feel the discomfort because it's already familiar to you. And that back to the self-talk that we have. I know it's so uncomfortable to tell yourself how good you are, how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. Because we were conditioned to always look outside of us. I know you can relate to this, where your parents, your family members, or your teachers will tell you that how good so and so is. And they expect you to be better than so and so. In our head, we created this interpretation that we're just not good enough. And that's how we build this comparison between ourselves and others. That comparison that kills the confidence. But if you really think about it, there's no need to compare. But we learn that since we're a little kid. One takeaway from this episode is really pay attention on how you see yourself, how you talk to yourself. Remember, just by you born in this planet, you already worthy. I hope this help you see yourself in a different perspective and start changing the way you see yourself and start changing the way that you talk to yourself now. Don't wait tomorrow, okay? Because we know tomorrow comes, you're not gonna do it. Start giving credit to yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how powerful you are. Because that's the truth. All right. Thank you for being here with me. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.